everyone. Welcome on in, everybody, to Mimic Loaf. Tonight we are going to be playing Adventures in Hail in the Astral Sea. Session number 81, I've been told, not 80. So my apologize about that. Yeah, I don't think I have really anything to say, really. Do I? Do I have any announcements? No, I don't think I have any announcements. So this week, with the Drew, let's get into it.
Hey.
Am I live? Am I on? Is this thing on?
Yeah, as always.
Okay, thank you.
Is that a weed?
Thanks.
I'm calling the police.
And every time I say it, it just gets funnier and funnier. Okay, so
I'm glad you
before I
think
get
so.
into the exactly, I think I'm the funniest person I know. Before we get into the recap, I would like to once again thank our sponsors. First, big thank you to Stabby Joe and Co, Mr. and Co.
That's Mrs. N. Co to you?
yeah, sorry. It's Mrs. Co and Mr. Stabby Joe and makers of fine clothing and miscellanea.
And
if you
one
go,
human.
And one human, true. No,
Yeah,
she's the and. It's Mr. Stabby Joe, Mrs. Co, and Miss Ann. Miss Ann. So if you go to stabbyjoeandco.com and use code MIMIC5 at checkout, you get 5% off your order. But yeah, they've been with us from day one. They are day one, so big ups to Stabby Joe and Co. Next, our other sponsor is Dubby, makers of Glitterless Energy Blends. Sorry. If you go to w.gg and use code MIMICLOAF, you get 10% off your order. So yeah, big thanks to our sponsors. And now into the recap. So first note I have written is things are bleak, which I think is a bit of an understatement. We had just left the destroyed remains of the Myriad and saw Leviathan destroyed in front of us. Strands of web were attached to, spread out everywhere. Charpock noticed that a strand was attached to our ship, which was linked to the kind of like cocoon pod thing that contained the young girl, the daughter of the mother. We found out that Charpock is kind of possessed by the mother. She's not one of his other personalities, but she kind of resides within him at this point.
Charpock is pregnant with the mother. That's what it is.
The circle of life.
Yeah.
So Charpock, kind of using his new, I guess, connection to the web, sent spiders out of his chest to find the World Wide Web. Yeah, yeah. He sent spiders out to find our ship, which they did. When we got to the ship, we found that Kothor and Ophelia were kind of laid together in the middle of the ship. Ophelia was still breathing, but unfortunately, Kothor didn't survive the battle and defended Ophelia with her life. Sol, seeing this and experiencing strong emotions for the first time, he dipped for a bit. He took Kothor's corpse passed, melded with plants, and dipped. He went somewhere else. We don't know where, but he was working through some stuff, so we give him a pass. While on the ship, we kind of did our best to kind of repair the ship as much as possible using the help of Charpok and his spider minions. Blackjack was like a bigger spider, and he helped out to kind of repair the ship, and we met up with Haku. We kind of discussed with Haku what had happened, what filled him in on what had happened with the Myriad, fighting Bryce, all that sort of stuff.
He's
we then
also
saw
sick.
that, yes, we saw that he is still sick, and he's infected by that same kind of like, we saw it was kind of like a spike at that point, but it was that kind of black inky sickness, and we found that Haku's infected, Honcho's infected as well. He's not doing great, so yeah, we're kind of on the clock. We started discussing where the remaining keys were for the vault, because that's kind of our end game, what we want to do. Finn produced a key for us, an amulet for us, and so we thought that we only had one left. Sol returned and threw the last key down on the table, so we have officially collected all of the keys. Then we went down for a long rest on our ship, and people had some crazy dreams. Charpok tried to meet up with Ali in her dreams and tried to talk to Ali's inner demon. Also, Ali, I think you may need to turn a light on. Struggling to see you.
I'm just taking cat pics. Give me a second.
Okay. And yeah, so Charpok tried to contact Ali's demon, and the demon said something along the lines of, it won't show itself, or it just won't show its true power until we meet Rice. And that's where the session ended. So yeah. And see.
So that is where we're going to continue. So Sol, having returned to the group, like lugs the last key to the lot of you, and then having you guys going down for a rest. Just to fill Azoth in, because he was not here last session, you also hugged Sol. Not that you really need to know that, but you were feeling very
I think it's important.
Yeah, you were feeling very, what would you call it, apologetic to your ex-robot, affectionate towards your ex,
supportive.
Yeah,
feeling very
Pathetic.
supportive.
Having Kothor like not in this world anymore. You guys went down for a long rest, and you guys are waking up after an 8-hour long rest. And yeah, you guys are on the ship, or essentially like in the living quarters of the Golden Air, within your little bunks or hammocks, however you wanted to deck that out. Still attached to Haku's ship, floating within space. As you guys wake up and see, like, you look out the windows, you still see floating debris, floating bodies. It is still very much a disaster zone outside of your immediate area. Webbing, chunks of ex-spelljammers long past float throughout the space area. Leviathan still in complete and utter ruin. What did you guys want to do?
Well, I suppose we should go try and find the vault. So I think I would like to go to speak with Haku. I think last session, I remember, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I asked him to like put out some feelers from his fleet to see if they could locate anything or any kind of clue about where the vault is located. And I think Charpok's I asked Charpok to do the same thing as well. Put out feelers with his spiders and see if he could find anything. So I guess I'll ask Haku, then ask Charpok.
Cool. What are the rest of you all doing as you guys wake up? Anything else? Or are we just all assembling and then going to Haku?
I'd probably go look for Ali.
Cool.
Does Ali and I, like our dreamscape thing?
Yep.
Were we able to rest still?
Yes. Yeah, I'll allow you to still rest. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not that you need
That's
it,
not a good
but
sign.
Ali definitely does.
Hey,
He's giving us a long rest for free. That's never a good thing.
Hey. Take it where you
Yeah,
can.
he's like, you guys are gonna need it. You guys are gonna need it.
Yeah,
I want to go up and ask Sol something, but I'll let everyone do their thing first.
Cool. So Ali, Sol, you find Ali fairly easily.
Considering we're all sleeping in the same room.
Yeah,
I
she's
wasn't.
like
I was
20 minutes away.
hiding. Yeah.
you're on a ship.
Ali, I went to your home planet and spoke to Octavia. She sends her regards. The reason I came to talk to you was that I also went past Shalagoth, which is where I got the key from. I think your friends might no longer be with us. I'm sorry.
All of them.
There was a ball and cup tournament that was being held, and they were the only ones that knew about it. So I can only assume that they were on Shalagoth when whatever terrible atrocity happened, and there was no one there.
I'm
Not
trying not to
funny,
laugh
but
about the
it's
ball in
funny.
cup tournament. I'm trying not to laugh about that, but that's so sad. Imagine they just wanted to go play
That's
some ball.
so
in cup
sad,
and-
he says with a massive smile.
It is. They just wanted to go play some ball and cup with their friends.
And look what's happened.
Yeah.
I also got to point out when I was watching Nathan and Ethan roleplay this after the session last time, because it was so depressing, even the mention of the ball and the cup, I was just like, man, this is still just fucking bullshit.
It
I
was pretty
honestly,
sad.
I totally forgot. I totally forgot about ball and cup. That is.
Same.
It was a
a
good
deep
callback
cut.
by Nate. For
I
sure.
think that's a deep cut. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Please continue.
The ball and cup really took me out of everything, and I
Yeah.
knew it was coming. Ethan reminded me about ball and cup.
Oh.
What is happening on Shalagoth? Why would they all be gone?
There is not a lot of anything happening anymore. It is in ruins.
But there's the people, surely.
I didn't find any. I mean, we can go and have a look, but there did not appear to be any when I was there.
Like people, like no people. How did you get
Nope.
the key? Where was the
Um,
key?
It was at our theater, which I also find heavily suspicious. I do not know who placed it or why it was where it was, but it was ominously placed at best.
That is genuinely a bad sign. Like it cannot be.
Yes.
Are you like, how sure are you? They're really sneaky, my friends. They could be.
I
They could be
walked the
anywhere.
entire city. I hope for your sake that you're correct, but I walked the entire city and did not see anyone.
Just a lot.
It is. It has been a rough few days, that is for sure.
With this, Ali is going to cast psychic connection thingy
Mm.
on everyone, because I think I can get everyone. Where is the damn thing?
As in everyone in the party?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where is it? I swear I've got I swear it reaches enough people, but I can't find the thing right now.
I believe you.
I'll find it later.
I'm loose
Let's
on
just say it
some
does,
rules. Because RP, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'll find
right.
that.
And worst comes to worst,
I
you
think
just connect to
like-
Zill, and then Zill will be able to get the
Yeah,
pick
I'm
up
like
the slack.
I'm
The
like
brain
the,
chain.
I'm like the
That's great.
the satellite for the mesh
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
Well, Okay, for 6 hours. I'm not saying anything. I'm just connecting to everyone.
Leave
Just
your
like
tabs
the
on,
emotion.
so you know where they are.
yeah, I've got a hold on you. I know where you are. Um,
2 cups of sugar, 1 egg.
I go.
you've been doing
It's
this
double
this whole
times.
time.
Chopper, keep it out of the chat.
I just had to speak it.
Yeah.
Let everyone in on the secret.
Cowpox, you slash whisper if you want to talk to someone directly.
Yeah.
Oh, it brought me way back to WoW days. Jesus Christ.
Do not use all chat. Okay.
What
did
was
you guys
happening back on my home planet?
They seemed okay. The Octavia and the little ones are quite healthy by the look of it. They're keeping good care of my tree. That is for sure.
Did they say anything about? Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna die. Hold on.
Please don't.
And she's dead.
No, wait.
Slash kill.
Oh god.
Okay, no, we're fine. It's freaking out now.
Chelsea's judging.
What's that guy? Yeah, she is. You wanna get down? What's the guy name in my head?
Lucius.
Did they say
Lucian.
anything about Lucius?
I did not get onto that topic, no.
Well, I got Lucian. That means he hasn't been. He might be
Is
angry at
he
me
not
at the moment.
in your head? How could he be there?
I fear he is. He might be more powerful than we thought, but also he might be less powerful than we thought.
That is terrifying and concerning. I wish for this to be over.
As do I. I don't know how to process almost everyone I know dying again.
Yes, I believe I am on the same page with death currently. There's ghosts in the corner.
There is, and she wants me to do something about it. Yeah, Ollie's just kind of not okay. I might just go back to bed until someone calls me out.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna just like place a hand on her shoulder and then leave her to her thing.
Sweet. Charpok, you find Sol, leaving Ali's side, I guess.
Sorry, I was muted. Alright. So,
Yes.
first off, you okay?
No.
Understandable. I don't know how to console people, but they're there. And my little tiny hand will just...
It is fine. I don't think consoling will help, to be honest.
Oh, thank God, because I was awful at it. Where'd you go?
A few places.
You found a key. We've been hunting all over for those fuckers for ages and just rock up with one.
Yes. I am as concerned about my ease of finding it as you are. It was very obviously placed in Shalagoth, which means someone wants us to find the vault. And I can pretty easily guess who I would think that is.
Do you still have a... Where is it, that particular key?
I don't know. Whoever took it off the desk would have it.
I would say it's
Did
probably in
you-
the bag of holding, or
Probably.
like
That's where all the other ones ended up, so I would assume so.
Did you by
on the ship.
chance... I don't know. You're not a robot anymore, but like, did you scan it to see if there was any magic attached to it apart from the obvious ones?
It seemed like every other key we have gotten to date.
Okay. I'm worried now, because now that you say it was very easily just there and you grabbed it, I might have to look it over just in case. The other thing was, Are you able to just teleport anywhere?
No, I am able to connect to plants that I have seen.
You've seen.
Yes. Once a day, roughly.
Interesting. Okay, we might need to do a quick detour, just you and me for a little bit. Maybe not right now, but in the future.
Sure.
You know how I
Let
got
me
all
know.
these new things, powers and such, where I can attach I can talk to people who are attached to the strand or I've seen before.
Yes, that is another concern we have to deal with now, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd say it's more of a benefit for us right now, because if there's anyone we
Yes.
really need to contact in the future or look into, or possibly an advanced scrying technique.
Would it not also give connection to you as you had to it previously?
Possibly. But I'm willing to risk it and sacrifice myself if needed.
I hope it does not come to that.
Yeah, well, I'm not really much of a living thing right now anyway. I'm more of a telephone. It's a really big one.
What's a telephone?
Yes, well, I am now a living thing and do not wish to be.
You're
Yeah, you
always
get
living
used to that.
You're always living to me.
Oh, cute. Alright, well, if you need anything, ask everyone else and then me, because you know how bad I am, and I scuttle off.
I will.
Ask everyone else, but exhaust all options before coming to me, please.
And I would have without him saying that.
Cool. For those that are willing, you guys kind of like reconvene on the deck of the ship, about to board Haku's ship, to go speak to Haku. Anything else you guys want to do before we get to that? Yes, Azon?
Do I have like any notion of like how bad things went out there? Like I know it's really chaotic, but are like all my captains dead, bar the two that we saved? Or-
Nobody has checked base, so you have no idea. No idea on who is alive, who is dead. The only two captains you know of that are alive are Torgal and Frollo.
Fuck, I kind of took Frollo as like a meme, but now I feel like I should have chosen someone else.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Okay. Are they safe? Do we know where they are?
They are with you currently.
They're with us. Okay. All right. I'm gonna
We
cook up
leave
something.
we leave Frollo on the ship when we go speak to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's kind of like
I'd re-
confined to like the guest bedroom, but it's kind of like a dingy and shit. We're just like,
Yeah.
You can stay in there. It's
The
fine. You
guest
can just-
bedroom where he's like crawling over every surface trying to find like a loose skin cell just like to lick it up.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a freak. We just go, okay, you can stay in there. At least, hey, look, at least the guest bedroom will be really clean when he's done.
Yeah. Voila, it is clean.
So we're all together, yeah?
Yeah, you all
Mhm.
convene as a group before going to Haku.
Before we go to Haku, I want to go and find Ophelia.
Ophelia, yeah. She's still somewhat asleep. She was badly hurt, but thanks to the healing spells, she's on the mend. She's pretty much good to go. But she is exhausted and asleep.
She's completely asleep.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I'm just going to do a big lap around the ship. Is our celestial pet?
Oh my
Kicking
god, I
around
totally
anywhere.
forgot. What the fuck was it
Fuck.
called? Shit, what was it?
It is nowhere to be
Kicking around
found.
anywhere.
Yikes. We've just released it on the universe.
What was it? I
What was it
completely forgot about it.
called? I'm trying to find it. I have it in my. That's
Also, this soundtrack sounds like from like the original Gold and Silver Pokemon game or something. Just saying.
Birth Buddy needs crystals. That would have
Yeah, I
been
feel like it
after.
needs to be a little bit more like,
Somber.
yeah.
No.
Anyway,
between
long story
colors.
short, it is nowhere to be
Okay.
found.
Okay. Next time I see Ophelia kind of like back in spirits, I just don't want to wake her from her recovery. Next time I see her kicking around, I'll just have a little chat.
Okay, cool. I remember that.
Wake up!
Grab a brush. Put a little makeup.
Nightmare.
A glitter griff is what it's called. A
Mm.
glitter griff. But we don't know where it is.
Great.
I don't think you guys
Alright,
even gave it a name.
I don't think we got
Well,
a
we didn't
chance
get a
to.
fucking chance, did we?
Surely I would have named it something.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys reconvene at the deck of the ship. You guys
Mm-hmm.
take the small little like boarding platform to Haku's ship. He is in his like main office. You guys step in and you find him with his shirt off, his wounds like very evident. He kind of like gets a little bit startled by the fact that you guys walk in, but then relaxes a little bit. You see Finn there like,
feel like-
redressing his wounds.
I feel like I would have knocked before I walked in. I wouldn't have just barged in. I would have
okay.
knocked and said,
Cool. Well then, yeah,
I wouldn't have been like,
disregard that.
hello!
Got any
Just fucking
vases
barge
for
open
me
the
to
door.
smash? Yeah, so you would have
I
knocked,
would
he
have
would have
knocked on
let
the
you
door.
in. But yeah, long story short, his shirt off. Finn is like redressing his wounds. He kind of like nods at you and goes, "Come on in. What can I do for you, lot?"
Well, as we spoke about yesterday, I was just wanting to see if you had any leads on the location of the vaults, Grim's Vault, at the moment.
Well, I've only just kind of put my feelers out. I haven't heard anything back yet. No.
Okay, that's all right. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm a little stiff, but I'll be okay. And then Finn just kind of like, you see this look of like disagreeance and worry on her face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully once this is all taken care of, you will be back in tip-top shape.
Yeah, one would hope. Finn was telling me about Master Fandwell. You said you guys met him. How is that?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
correct?
Yeah, we met a Master Fandwell on Shalagoth. He
On
actually he lived in a big tower. Was a short gnome
Fandwell training.
fella.
Still?
Did
Sorry?
Fandwell betray me? Oh yeah,
No, not
Fandwell was
betray
like
you,
my.
train you. He was your
Oh, I thought you
instructor.
said betraying me. Yeah, he was like. Oh, I don't think he was my instructor. I think that he visited the palace, but he I knew of him, but I don't think he was my I didn't really have an instructor. Well, yes, he.
Oh, bye, Drew.
Oh, bye,
Oh,
Drew.
Drew's gone.
Now we are without a
yes,
Drew.
He was on Shalagoth. Yeah, he lived in a big tower on Shalagoth. He helped us out, kind of. I'm not quite too sure what his
Last
intentions were, but
Of him.
but
on-
yes.
Also, FYI,
Wait, no, hold on.
people,
Wasn't he
sorry
close
that
to
the
your father?
overlay's a little bit weird. Continue.
Sorry, what?
We last saw him on Eris X because he was conducting some shady as fuck experiments.
Yeah, with all the undead shit.
What kind of?
I don't think I was there
Wait,
for
was
that session.
Was that to the group or was that?
Were
Was
Yeah.
that to the group? Yeah, he kind
I'm
of.
pretty sure we told them that last session anyway.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, we said that he was. Well, we said to be careful of him, but we didn't tell him
Yeah.
specifically.
What kind of
what he was doing.
experiments are you talking about?
I don't think I remember. I don't think I was here for this session. I don't remember this at all. I remember because Eris X was the the farm planet, wasn't it? The one where we went into
Yeah.
the town and just
And People
were
were
just-
going missing.
Yeah. And people were just absolute menaces. Well, I remember knowing that Fandwell was on the planet, but I don't think I was there for the next session because I don't remember going to visit his
Fandwell was
laboratory.
kidnapping people and using them
Mm.
for experiments. And when we went through his tower, there were just piles and piles of dead bodies.
Holy
And we almost
shit.
fought. And we almost fought him. And Charpock struck a deal with him, and so we didn't fight.
Oh.
Like it was like
we don't say
tension-
that part
yeah.
to Haku though.
No, we don't say that part. to Haku. This is just like recapping because Zil mustn't have been there.
Haku does ask, like, you guys, what kind of experiments? Experiments that could lead us to the end of this, and then he kind of like gestures towards his side that has that massive growth of purplish tentacle-like thing
It
on
might come at a cost, but he is definitely powerful.
What kind of
And
a
no, he
cost?
wasn't experimenting to make that kind of goo stuff on you.
Oh, okay. So he wouldn't be able to fix this? Like, Master Fandwell, as I knew him, was a pretty powerful wizard, but...
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
know
still
your
is.
Master... Well, I mean... What...
This one is most
See,
definitely.
this whole
powerful
still is
except-
thing is confusing because I've seen him buried. Like, I personally have seen him buried. I don't know what...
When was the last
so-
time you visited that grave?
Probably about a year ago.
Hey, look, I was dead and missing for 30 plus 40 years, endless amount of time. I don't remember, and I'm here.
I guess the world is a strange place, especially at the moment.
What we're saying is that we know a Master Fandwell. Whether or not it's the same Master Fandwell that you know, that's yet to be, uncovered. However, the Master Fandwell that we met was indeed a very powerful wizard.
Well, maybe it might not hurt to, I guess, reach out to him and... Drew's back.
Hell.
And I guess see if he could help in any way. And he's there? No, he's still there. He just can't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
maybe it might help
a
if you
reminder, I
reach
suppose.
out to him.
I did give Finn my amulet because I was being all sad. In
And he
in case she needed payment or making a deal with Fandwell.
Finn does speak up and be like, I haven't been able to reach out to this Fandwell. It's a little bit hard because I don't, like, I've reached out to the Fandwell I knew and met with silence. This Fandwell that you know might be a little bit different, and then therefore not being able to connect to my... I don't know. It's just not connecting. She holds out the
fine. I can.
the thing.
Also,
Damn,
Sol
I
had his
can try and
hand
work
up
it
a little while ago.
Yeah, I did notice that. I was going to say, Sol, did you have something, Dad?
Yeah, I want to go look for my ship because Haku had it.
Well, I mean, the ship's not in this area. It wasn't brought here.
Okay, well, I'll wait till all the sensitive topics are over and then I'll ask about my ship.
Okay. Cool.
Look, well, Master Fandwell, there's lots of different ways that people can become different looking people. The one that we saw was short, white beard, the whole shebang.
Yeah, that definitely does not
gnomish
sound
in
like...
appearance, actually.
That is definitely not the Master Fandwell I knew. He was probably about, I don't know, close to 6 foot. Long grey beard. Human. Or maybe elvish. I can't quite remember. I'm sorry.
Definitely not this one.
Interesting.
Anyway, We'll try and reach out either way. I'm gonna try and reach out. You try and reach out. We'll go both ways.
All right. Zil?
I'm gonna cast sending
Okay.
and reach out to Fandwell.
Cool. While you're doing that, I will let you know, Sol. Haku, like asking about your ship. Haku says it's safe. It's with the rest of his fleet. It's currently orbiting. It's currently orbiting Zesto, at the moment, with the rest of the fleet.
I'll thank him, and then if we go past there, I'll get it back.
Okie dokie. Cool. You cast sending, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What do you say?
Up, bitch.
I say, Master Fandwell, it's Zil, the good one. We may need your assistance for, we may need your assistance to cure a disease.
You hear a response that says, "Well, it's about fucking time. I heard about what happened. I'll be on my way."
Okay, fascinating, interesting. Okay.
Sorry if I fucked up the accent there, Reese. Yeah.
Yeah, no. With Reese, you had to do the hilly potatoes
Yeah,
before he started
fiddly-dee
talking in the accent.
potatoes.
It's the activation word.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on his way. Okay, fascinating. All right, well, I'll relay that to the others. I'll say, well, I've just spoken to Master Fanwell, Ben, and he says that he's on his way, and I'm sure that it won't take him very long to reach us.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd very much like to meet this Master Fandwell if possible.
I'm yawning.
I know.
Yes. Well, like I said, he's on his way. I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to meet him soon enough. I don't think it'll take him very long. I'm sure he'll be here any moment now.
You just kind of like
In the
nods,
meantime,
making a
I
bit
would
of a-
also.
Yep.
I would also like to turn to Charpok and ask if you had heard anything from your spiders regarding the bolt.
No, I was busy with Ali last night. That sounded wrong. I was busy in her dreams. That sounds worse. We were doing stuff with her male
We're
friend in
doing
the head.
stuff in bed together. So you haven't heard anything back, or you haven't had a chance to ask?
I haven't had a chance. Like that took all night to do. I was planning on doing it today, but I was actually going to ask Haku if there's anyone else you want me to try and contact. I'll get all the names and then I'll send out the feelers.
I don't have anybody else, I guess, other than Finn and my family that I guess need to contact, but I have constant contact with them. That's fine. I appreciate it, but thank you.
What about Poncho?
Um,
How's Poncho? No, how's Poncho?
You see, like, this look of uncomfortability come over his face.
I'm about to pull out my crossbow. No, I shouldn't.
Finn then butts in and goes, Poncho is alive. He's where Haku can kind of fight off this infection. Poncho is having a little bit of a harder time, but he's with our healers, with friends of mine. hopefully he pulls through. But I don't want to give any kind of false hope at this stage.
Right. All right. Well, you let me know if anything changes with Poncho. As you know, we've known each other for a long time now. You've known all of us.
He did, before he slipped into a sleep, he did hand us this scrap of paper. No idea what it means, but I guess given the magnitude, given your relationship, I assume it was meant for you, but I'm not sure. And she hands over this little scrap of paper.
Unfurl it. Read it.
It just says Master Star.
Does it look like a sentence, or is it like Master Star?
Yeah, Master
Like two separate words.
Star, two separate words.
The fucking sun again. Back
I
to
turned
haunt us.
Yeah,
I show everyone.
again. Soul? Is there any way that you could talk
Soul
to
just
the
reads it
sun?
and goes, of course. Of course.
Is there a way you can talk to the sun?
I can try, but it does not have a tendency to respond.
Hassan. Countdown.
Just waves at
Big
the
fireball.
sun. Loses his retinas. Now that he doesn't have robot eyes.
I stare and be like, I'm blind!
It's like the
It has
fucking
smited me!
it's like the, in the SpongeBob
This is-
movie when they're staring at the king's head. And the guy's eyeballs are burning. My eyes.
Yeah,
What about-
I'll move off into the corner and start to pray to Helios.
What about the guy that gave us all the trippy mushrooms?
Oh, Aldervin?
That's
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
What's-
that's who
what-
gave
what's
us
this-
trippy mushrooms.
It was on
Yeah, so it was an
Alvale,
out of.
which
Oh,
is-
that's right, Audi. Audi.
Yeah.
friendly ghost.
Think Audi could help as well?
Yeah. See him for all your greengrocer needs.
That middle aisle is fantastic.
Yeah. All different colored mushrooms.
Oh, I need a camping chair. But yeah, I could try and reach out to Audi. Is there anyone else of importance? Who did we say last session? It was Jackson, wasn't it your old character?
Oh, Arda. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
Try and reach out to. Okay.
But none of us. That's what Haku said. Haku said or Finn said to reach out to Arda. So
That's right.
they would probably have a way
recommended
of contacting him, because I don't think that he is necessarily on this plane.
Do you say
Okay,
Arda
but-
in actual conversation, or?
Yes, I will mention Arda, and I'll say, well, yeah, or Sharp will mention Arda.
They mentioned Arda yesterday.
He
Yeah.
just kind of
Someone
points
named
into
Arda?
the corner, and you see a fire genasi with
Ah.
hair flame, just kind of sitting there reading
That's-
a book.
Do I
For
still
those
have
that
his
have
character sheet?
a decent passive perception, the book is labeled Conflicts 101. Conflicts 101 and how to resolve them. He just kind of goes, "Oh, hi."
I still have
I'm
his
Arda.
character sheet as well, so. He's got 243 max HP. God damn.
We could take him.
Yeah, we can take him. Oh,
The dinner.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Arda. I'm I'm kind of I guess
Kind of a big deal.
a big deal. Yeah. I live quite a while away from here. Finn and Haku asked me to come to see if we could figure out what's going on with this little mass. It's not working out so well, but we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm sure.
Also, this is a to the party IRL. Arda definitely knows Bandwell.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
thought
He
about that.
definitely
He's
does as
about
well.
to turn up.
Interesting.
I just thought of that then.
Arda knows almost everything about Fandral except one particular thing.
That he's a fucking lich.
No, he knows that. He just doesn't
Does
know how
he?
to kill him. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, true.
Because he was there for the ritual.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Campaign
It's Fandral
2.
the BBAG. Did we just discover it?
Damn. I'm just looking at Arda's spells. Oh god, I wish I was playing Arda right now.
Sorry, I should introduce myself. He kind of like gets up, tidies himself a little bit, and then bows. I'm Arda. I'm a Phi Genasi. Bit of a magic user myself. Used to follow a god. Doesn't follow that god anymore. I'm kind of like the high priest of like a church where I come from. It's not quite a church. It's more of like a following of people. I'm kind of like this. I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm the top, but like I'm kind of like this counselor, this head counselor. You know. And he kind of like
Ollie's gonna...
nods to the rest of you.
Hey, Ada.
He just kind of like waves nonchalant, like not even trying to hide the fact that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, here helping Haku.
What is happening? What is happening?
Trying to hit on him.
Yeah.
Why?
Trying to make you jealous.
Why not? I'm on fire.
I mean,
True, he's on
you could
fire
have
and
a
he
boyfriend that
also
was like
has-
a Time Lord. Why not?
Yeah, that's true. He's on fire and
Also
also has
died.
a 6 skeleton hand, so
But anyway, long story short, I'm here to help. If you need something, need some help, need to just talk about your problems, I'm here.
I could really use that one right now.
Well, let's schedule in a time. He just kind of like whips out this little magic book that just appears out of nowhere, and he kind of like starts writing. He's like, how does... And he flicks through a little bit and goes, 3 weeks from next Tuesday sound.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Oh, well... I mean, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
do you bulk bill?
Bulk bill? No, I
let me
Never
just
mind.
have my mouth and my... I don't have a bill. No.
Yes,
um,
he does bulk bill.
All right, you.
He does
Alright,
bulk bill.
alright.
He just laughs a little bit. He's like, "Yeah, I mean, if you want to pay me in bulk, I'll be happy with that. But I don't want any money. I don't. I'm here to help. Here to help you. If you want to just talk, I'll just stand here and listen."
But I
Alright.
want that right now, not in 3 weeks' time.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you want to talk now, we can talk now. And he kind of like looks at Haku for like reassurance to see if he's allowing it, and Haku just kind of goes,
I think we've got some more pressing issues to deal with at the moment.
"Speaking of
Why can't we
pressing
do it at the same
issues,
time?
we might quickly take a break so I can fix the overlay."
Okay.
So bear with us a couple minutes. Like it'll be like a couple minutes. Or actually, I could
What are you
probably
talking
fix it
about? I'm
while
still in the
we're
right spot.
playing. No, yeah, never mind. I
Some
can fix
Spot,
it while
thank
we're
you very
playing.
much.
Continue.
Ali, I think
The
that
fact that everyone is dead on Shalagoth is not a more pressing issue.
I
We
think
could-
that
we
is
could
a,
talk to
it's
them
an
about it
awful.
at the same time.
You sure that's fine, but I also have a request of Arda.
Yeah. I guess lay it on me, man.
You seem strangely familiar for some reason.
Yeah,
Like I
and,
really just know you.
no idea why you'd think that.
Um,
I'm pretty normal. Pretty. I mean, maybe you've seen me around. I don't know.
maybe you've seen me around. Yeah. Knowing that you have, you're a very competent spellcaster, that you kind of know your way around the different planes, would you be able to maybe do some scouting for us, see if you can detect anything?
Sure. What are we looking for?
We're looking for a vault. We don't really have any leads on where it is, but we assume that it would give off a relatively large you know, aura of magic. It's supposed to contain a weapon capable of killing a god. So we kind of want to get our hands on it as soon as possible so that we can use it to kill
god.
my evil twin.
Your evil twin.
Yes, yeah, my evil twin from, well, technically not my twin, but a version of me from an alternate future where I'm evil and wanted to kind of dominate this solar system slash, I suppose, plane of existence.
He just kind of goes,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
well, okay. There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, well, I think maybe we need to schedule some time to have a chat as well. You might have to. Yeah, I think honestly, everyone in this group could probably use some time talking with you.
Right. Well, I'm a little busy, but I can figure out some time, I guess, for everybody. Are we talking group session?
Yeah, that's
fine. Are we talking
fine.
like individual sessions?
A group session. There'll be too much to go through for a group session. But I think the main pressing issue is finding this vault, fixing what has happened to.
Right. Well, do we have any kind of like, I guess, direction? Do you have any clues? Anything that I can kind of work off and then figure it out from there?
I'll turn to Charpok and ask Charpok if he can reach out to his spiders to.
I just hold out the piece of paper.
Right.
Star. Oh,
Master
true.
Star. I'll see
I
what I
suppose
can
we could
do.
start there.
I don't need therapy, by the way. I'm perfectly fine.
All right.
I think
well,
you and Ollie are the ones who need
no
therapy the
offense,
most.
but the people that say that they don't need therapy generally do need therapy of some sort. But I'm here if you just want to talk, if you just want to ramble. Hey,
No, it's fine. I was scrolling through the web a few times and some clips popped up, and they really helped me. So
maybe,
yeah,
maybe we can just talk baking recipes, and he gives you a wink.
How does he know? How does he know that?
How does he know? I like him now. Anyway, I turn away and blush.
Sol?
Do I get any response from the sun?
You get no response.
Yeah, figured.
Okay.
So I'll go. I guess I'll go have a look. I'm not really being used much here at the moment. Finn's got a handle on it. So yeah, I'll
Actually,
I'll be back.
Actually, do you know? You might know Master Fandwell or Aldivale? Aldi?
Aldervin?
Aldervin?
Yeah, Aldervin. Yeah, old friend of mine. How's he
He
doing?
dodged Fanduel so hard. Sauce.
Do you think you could contact good old Audi? We've come across him.
I mean, I could definitely
quite
try.
handy.
He's more or less happy with the way he's kind of self-isolating himself. Like, I've been telling the dude for like forever that he needs...
Saul's gonna interject and be like, and Fanderwell? Just blunt calling it out that he dodged the question.
He just kind of goes... He's been kind of like self-isolating Aldervan for a little bit long, for a little while. Yeah. So I mean, I can reach out and see if he's free. I don't know what mushrooms would really do to help this situation.
And like, and the other guy?
What other guy?
Not Aldervan.
Yeah, no, I think you
Fandwell?
should hang around for a while.
You want me to? Oh yeah, cool. I can just observe. I can be in the background. I can just watch you guys, and then maybe in our group session 3 weeks from now we can work
right
through all of
you
the
can
tension.
stay right now.
No, but that's what I mean.
coming.
I'll stay here.
Yeah, just like for 5 more minutes.
I'm gonna be outside, and he starts to go walk to.
No.
He starts to go
Grab-
heading out.
Azoth will grab him, bear hug him.
Yeah.
I was going to say, John.
I would appreciate if you let me go, sir. I don't even know
I'd
your
appreciate
name.
If you answer the question.
What question? I don't know what question you're talking about.
You do, and we'll wait.
I don't have any idea. I told you about Aldervan. He's off on a planet, Aldervale, I believe he named it after himself. It's a little bit big if you ask me, but like big-headed of himself. But... Yes.
Bandwell.
What's your name?
Is coming. Sorry, my name is John.
Oh, okay. Hey, John. I'm Ada.
Cool. Bandwell is
What
coming.
do you mean
here.
cool? I am cool. Thank
If
you
you
very
have
much.
something you can add to this
I don't know a Master Fandwell at all. I don't
Situation.
know who you're talking about.
insight check,
Insight check. Give me an insight roll. He just keeps
I'm
rambling
gonna
and he's
flick
like,
my-
I don't know any gnome by such a name.
I'm gonna
He's
flick
so
on.
full of shit.
I think my astral visage gives me advantage on insight check. Astral sight,
Cool.
signal of darkness, advantage on wisdom checks. Yep. And that's a +9, so that's a 21.
He's full of shit. You know he's
Uh,
full of shit.
yeah,
Especially
and a
by the following
25.
line, I don't know a gnome by that name. I have no idea who
Wait.
you're talking about. If you just let me go,
gnome.
I can go on about my way and go have a look for this vault of yours.
I know, but Phantom's a human, isn't he?
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna,
don't know.
do
I
that
wouldn't
very-
know. I'm just
gonna
a
do that like that
cleric. I'm
very
of-
insistent shoulder grab where it's like digging into him a little bit.
He just kind of
I'm
goes,
going to turn him around the other way and push him back towards the meeting board.
I have no idea who you were talking about. I don't know a gnome. I don't know a human. I don't know anybody by that name.
Is Finn still here?
Finn is still here, and she's like hand on hips, like being like,
I'm going to point him, like aim him at her.
Ada just kind of goes, don't look at me. I don't know anything. I don't. And his voice becomes like this, like a second octave upwards. That is when the lot of you feel the room get cold.
He's
God.
here.
Almost as if the life is drained from the room itself. A pale green and red kind of like flash of light pops off. And standing there in the doorway is the Master Fandwell that you know of. Ada just kind of goes,
So you're saying you don't know this Master Fanwell, the one who's just appeared in the room?
You see him easily becoming very uncomfortable, almost as if like goosebumps are flushing through his skin. And he just kind of goes, no, oh no.
Fandwell.
Also, because of mine and Fandwell's previous conflict, I'm taking a very defensive posture with Fandwell in the room.
Fandwell begins to step towards you guys. He goes, "Well, it's been a while, Ada. It's good to see you in such." He looks him up and down and goes, "Age."
Okay. Just because you're a fucking undead, fucking immortal.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Ada then just
my God.
continues and he's like,
I'm getting defensive of Arthur.
"I don't know what you're talking about. I've never met you before."
Arthur is not happy at the moment. He's got all sorts of pings going off in his head.
Yeah.
Charpok respectfully walks up to Master Fandwell, puts out his right hand, like, Fandwell, haven't forgotten our deal, don't worry.
He slaps it away and is like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking destroyed the whole place." It's like, "Look at it!" And he just points to like debris floating by the window, and then there's like a dead body just like...
It's the
And
glass
just-
shit. Oh,
Yeah.
Someone turns the windscreen wipers on, goes up.
And just in Fandwell's head, he hears, yes, but now you have a tool to create a whole new one.
"I don't fucking care
points
about
himself.
having a tool,"
Oh.
he says out loud. He's not
Oh.
he's not about doing private chats
Look,
at this point in time.
okay.
By the sound of it.
Fair.
I understand that, everyone has their issues with one another. I think that, can we please just put those aside to find this vault? I think that that's what we need to be worrying about right now. Does anyone
And
have any
help
idea? Fandwell? Well, by finding the vault, we can help Haku.
What vault are you
Fandwell.
talking about?
Grimm's vault.
A legend.
Yes. Well, we have found the supposed legend. The supposedly legendary keys to Grimm's vault. We have collected all of them.
Right.
we've had
Well,
first-hand witnesses of the vault.
I mean,
We also have Grim, and I just point at Azov.
Yeah, and there's Grimm.
He just kind of like looks him up and down, and he's like, "Right, well, I can. I mean, I don't want to look. You fucking ruined our deal." And he just points back to Charpok, just
Oh,
yelling.
look, okay, I understand. Sharpok and you had some sort of deal going on. Can you please, once this is sorted, I promise we'll make it up to you.
Fucking, and he just like, you see him uncork like a little bottle of like brownish liquid, and he just starts like chugging it.
Morning brown potion.
You know about Morning Brown Potion?
Yeah, a few of the people that I hopped into loved the stuff.
Alright, well, it was...
I was like, what the fuck is morning brown potion?
It's coffee.
Yeah, I
he
realize
just,
now. I
he
was
just
like,
keeps
what?
drinking. And then
Does
he's
it
like,
make you
well,
poop? Does it make you do your morning brown?
how serious are
astral
we
shots.
talking about trying to find this place? Because, I mean, I have a couple of
Uh,
people I could
deadly
probably
serious.
reach out to if you really
Deadly
need.
serious.
How deadly serious? Are we talking like
Oh, okay. I
life
thought that
and
deadly
death?
serious
Or
was
are we
serious.
talking about
Well,
like...
yes. It is. Well, it's life and death for the people who were infected.
Right.
We kill Bryce.
Well, and he pulls out like this small little red gem from his pocket, and he's like, and he just kind of like puts it in front of you guys, and he's like, "Be my guest." And he kind of like takes a couple steps back.
I'll pick it up.
Sol, you should know what this is.
pretty sure I
Instantly, black smoke begins to
Yeah.
bellow from the crystal itself, filling the bottom good 1 or 2 feet of the chamber that you're in, with black smoke. And you just hear this guttural,
God.
low
Is this
pitch voice.
fucking?
Who Yes.
Oh God! And I'm the one holding it. I'm gonna go. Is his daughter there? Is his daughter being like, who's on the phone, Daddy? Who's on the phone?
No, not at all.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
Wait, is Mordecai here on the ship now?
No, well, he's just I kind of not
He's
summoned
talking
him,
to us
but
currently.
I'm talking to him. Yeah. What was his name? Fuck, like it wasn't like the Dark Lord. It was like I don't know, something edgy like that.
His whole character
Yeah,
was
right,
edgy.
it was edgy.
Yeah. Let me have a look.
I just like to briefly remind everyone that we technically promised Mordecai the Myriad, so this could be a really bad situation.
King of Shadows. Yeah. Okay.
You do also
Um,
notice Arda is becoming increasingly uncomfortable.
I don't blame him. He's hating this right
I'm just
now.
holding him, so he's
You
like.
just
here
called
for
the King of
violence.
Hell, effectively.
Yeah. King of Shadows. It's good to see you again.
Shut your mouth. Unless you are gonna tell me what you want.
We would like your assistance in finding Grimm's Vault.
Who gave you this crystal?
Fandwell, Master Fandwell.
Fucking gnome. Apparating from the smoke, you see like this easily 7 or 8 foot tall humanoid clad completely in armor and a massive black bow of obsidian stone strapped across his back.
I turn to John and I say, "Do you think he's compensating for something?"
Yes.
I hear you.
I think he is.
Scream.
I was just have you seen the hit movie Shrek? I was making a Shrek reference.
You mean the hit play, Shrek?
Okay. Do I still have to hold this gem? Can I just
No, it just like
Fandwell now?
falls to the floor.
Oh, okay.
With Mordecai in the room, I will summon my astral visage.
Cool. You summon the astral visage, and it does not seem to go
Whole
off.
thing, yeah.
Oh god.
You see me like trying to do like the Henry Cavill, like load it, and it's just not like out of ammo.
Yeah.
Well,
He
now
just kind
that-
of like looks at you, John, and goes, "There is no point. I've put a dampening on this room."
Oh
think
my
it's
god, he's
technically-
so damn edgy.
Ow, the
Just the
end.
way
I mean,
I
for
built
argument's
him.
sake, I don't think it's technically a magical effect because monk things.
Yeah, but it's an
Okay.
ability.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you for making an appearance. We really do appreciate it. Would you be able to assist in finding Grimm's Vault? Have you heard anything? Do you know where it could be, sir? King
You
of the Shadows,
called
sir?
me here for that.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I mean, technically, he said or gave us that thing to. Yeah.
You see Dripkid kind of like back up in all corners, like,
Who?
sorry, Master Fandwell. Back up in all corners. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I didn't do a thing. Like, nope. I don't know what they're talking about. And then
We'd already told him that Fandwell had given us the gem.
he looks Fandwell up and down, and then goes, and he just kind of like stares off into the distance for a few seconds, and then says, "It is currently orbiting the star."
Interesting.
Orbiting. How close? Like, I mean, technically, we are orbiting the star at the moment.
It is on the opposite orbit track as Zesto.
Opposite orbit track as Zesto.
say
You're like
Zesto's
on
going
the
this way.
same inner track. Is that what he means? Like it's like on the same orbit. Okay.
But
it's
like
opposite
on the other
Zesto.
side. In other
Yeah,
words.
okay. It's opposite Zesto.
Ah, so Zesto's there, and then it'll be there. Okay.
Like, yeah. So if I can draw.
Interesting.
Equal, mate. Yeah.
Why has no one been able to find it if it was so close then? That doesn't make sense.
He just kind of shrugs.
Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate your help.
How did
Shall
you
we-
two meet? Because it feels like you guys have some tension.
You see him like disregard your question whatsoever, and he kneels down at Master Fandwell and says, he just like peers directly in Master Fandwell's eyes, and Master Fandwell looks a little bit uncomfortable, not super uncomfortable, but a little bit, and the Shadow Lord just kind of goes, "I'll be seeing you," and then just completely in this black smoke.
Damn.
They used to fuck. They were exes. I could feel it.
Um.
Well, we used to be friends
Ethan,
once in
you-
a while, believe it or not, but let's just say some shit happened.
And what about? And I point to Arda.
Arda's just like,
You know him too.
Yeah, he's trying to mind his own business.
yeah, he's just like in the corner, facing the corner, whistling.
Like
Soul.
picking at the paint on the
Yeah,
wall.
just
Yeah, it's like look at it, it's like cleaning his fingernails, like
Yeah.
tying his shoelaces.
So that's
Soul,
where you
had
put a
something you
nail,
wanted to
right
say?
here.
You had something you wanted to say a while ago.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter now. It's all good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Cool.
All right. Well,
the smoke begins to dissipate, and you just see Haku with his hands on his face like on the desk, just being like, just like questioning all of his life choices up until this point.
Well, we won't keep you for much longer now that we actually have a proper heading. What say we board our ship and make for the vaults?
I like that idea. Nice side eye, Master Fandwell.
He side eyes you back.
Awkward.
Well,
Chopper, how do
I'll
you-
be
how do you
I'll be
side-eye
going, I
someone?
guess.
You have compound
Bye.
lines.
And then you just like flash of light, it just disappears.
Sorry, what'd you
Chopper,
say,
how do you-
Jackson?
I said, how do you side eye someone? You have compound eyes. You don't have pupils.
It's just all you see is just.
Yeah.
They move across his face.
Mm. They're on like eye stalks, like a snail. They just go.
Or better yet, chameleon carapace, two black pupils appear and then they move.
Yeah, and then they go.
Cool.
All right. So shall we head to the vaults?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome.
Before that, I
Yep.
do want to just talk in Master Fandwell's head as we walk back to our ship.
Yeah.
He's gone, isn't
So.
He-
No, Arda disappeared, didn't he?
No, I'll say
Yeah, they both did.
while you're talking, like
Oh.
he's still here.
Okay. Well, as we're walking away, I'm just going to be communicating in Master Fandwell's head. It's like, so I'm assuming you're pretty mad about the Mother's Myriad?
Well, I'm
Anything I
pretty
can
mad
do
about
to
that, but then I'm
rectify
also
that?
pretty mad about the fact that you promised it to him, of all people.
What are you talking about?
Don't try and lie to me. I know. I've been keeping tabs. It's what I do.
Well, look, you should know by now. I'm an opportunist. I
You make
take everything that comes
plenty
my way.
Plenty of deals with plenty of people. Like, first of all, it was me, then it was him, and then it was her.
How do you know about her?
Like I said, I've been keeping tabs.
Did you put something on me?
Yeah,
I
a
prefer
mark
not to
on your arm,
answer
dude.
that.
Here we go.
Okay.
Chopper's afraid of a bug. The irony.
Well,
Regardless,
okay.
you're gonna have to
Black
do
spot.
something pretty big if you're gonna have to hold up your end of the bargain.
I can do that.
I hope
Look,
so.
I got a Astral Sea-wide web that I need to create. I need to get customer service agents. I need to get a call center going. Once that's done and I have appropriate management in place that I can trust to leave, I will find you and give you everything that I have to offer.
Please do. I have a few plans.
Of course you do. Do they involve dead bodies again?
Maybe.
Any of them edible? Questions for later. Okay, we'll be going to the vault now. You keep tabs on me, obviously. Keep in touch.
All right. Well, we'll be talking soon.
Fantastic. I cut off the server and just keep going.
Cut off the server. Cool. You guys reboard your ship. Anything else you guys want to do before you guys hightail it to where the vault is? Cool. So as you guys approach the location that the Shadow Lord gave you, you guys find suspended in the black ahead of you drifts a small island of stone, no larger than a single bedroom, turning slowly as though the universe itself has forgotten to move on without it. From its surface rise a set of broad rock steps carved directly from the island's heart, leading upward to a single massive, ornate door. It is etched with runes and knotwork, worn soft by hands long ago, yet untouched by dust or decay. Patches of hardy green cling stubbornly to cracks in the stone, and at the island's end stands a lone gnarled tree. Its leaves perfectly still, as if caught in the same moment forever. There is no sense of welcome here, nor warning, only the quiet certainty that this place has been waiting.
Fascinating. I can't wait. I'll pull the. That's crazy. That's so cool. I'll pull the ship up next to the next to it and kind of dock it next to the
with a little bit of a shudder, the ship docks. You guys put out a little bit of a gangplank for you guys to board, and you're free to step onto the island. Feel free to have any conversation if you'd like.
Let me scout ahead, and I'd jump up, scuttle all over every single surface.
Yeah. Let me scout ahead on the tiny little island of rock. You go,
Captain, there appears to be a door. Editary.
I go, thank you, Charpok. We appreciate your service.
You idiot.
Finally, recognition.
How many keys are there? How many keys were there? 7? 9. Okay. I was off by 2.
Nailed it, Reese. You got it wrong on both counts.
Well, I suppose we better not waste any more time. Shall we open the vault?
Should we?
Can I just do a quick scan to see if anyone else is around in the skies?
Give me a perception check.
I'm like
dirty 20.
I see just an innocent little spelljammer go past, and I go,
Kablam!
Dirty 20, wasn't it?
Yeah, dirty 20.
You scan everywhere around. You don't see anybody in any kind of vicinity to you.
Should we check for any traps, magic, anything that's around here? I mean, this is a vault, for God's sake. Surely there was some protection, right?
Well, I guess the protection is the keys. That's.
I guess
I
right.
mean, go for it. I think it can't hurt to check, but I think the whole thing is that there's 9 keys that were scattered across the solar system. I think that's the main security, and I think that's also part of the reward. Is that if you go, it's like the yeah, if it's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, you went through the difficulty of finding the keys. The reward is the vault.
I mean, it was difficult.
Maybe let's have everyone watch out as whoever enters the keys enters the keys. I have a suspicion that we may have some company turn up.
Okay.
Agreed. All right. Who wants to do the thing?
I suppose I can do it.
Cool.
I feel like
You
that makes
approach
the
the
most
vault
sense.
door. You see a large, ornate gold door with knotwork and like small little runes around its framing. There are 9 circular crevices for which to set the keys into. One by one, you place them in.
I was gonna say, for flavor, I'd like to get them all out of the bag of holding first, and I want to kind of awkwardly go, just make sure they don't fall out of my arms. I'm like, oh, okay, we'll put one in, and I'm like, do it in the most difficult way I could have done it.
Cool. As you put the last one in, oh, I forgot to delete that. That's awkward.
Oh.
Where is that?
To be fair, it hasn't loaded for me
It
yet.
triggers power word kill, and we all die.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Our word,
I
Luke.
Have enough HP to
As
survive.
you place the things in the door, you feel like a slight shake as a small little stone pillar with script of Draconic written on it appears out of nowhere.
Treasure is the friend you made along the way. I go, fuck!
You also see
I'm casting our word, Luke, on this goddamn bowl.
You also see a mangled set of lights, of lines, just kind of like map itself all over the door. In multiple colors. There's a red, there's a blue, there's a green, there's like this pinkish hue.
Oh, okay, it's a puzzle. Fuck! Okay, shit. Okay,
you
what
read
is-
the script and it says,
Yeah.
you who stand where moments sleep with gathered fragments held in hand, know this. Not all locks bar the unworthy. Some wait to see if you will understand. What was divided must be made whole, not by force nor word nor plea. The door knows the shape of its own name and opens only when shown what it is meant to be. Feel free to click on the lock, and you guys will see something new.
Oh, holy shit! That is crazy.
Damn.
So we have to like.
So for everybody at home, this is what they are currently seeing.
Oh my god.
How do you rotate it?
You just click on a loop, and it will rotate.
Everyone's clicking the same ones. goddamn.
Everyone click the same loop.
Wait.
Alright, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, I've stopped.
Thinking.
You're at the door, Zil. You do the clicking.
Okay. I can see. There's a line.
Looks like you're getting the blue right.
Yeah.
Wait, it needs to make that.
That's it,
Okay, so it needs to make that symbol.
That's what I was thinking. And that's got like the tick on it. But I feel
Yeah,
like
a
I'm doing
tick
it wrong.
from the
Oh, and
bottom
then that-
going up to the
Yeah, and that
left.
one has to go. Oh. There we go. Like that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see it.
The
It's just
second
taking its
ring
time to load.
doesn't quite. I don't know.
I think it's fine.
I don't know what's.
The big one is, but like all the other colors, some of the
I
other
can see
colours
this.
in between.
Oh, you guys can't see. You guys can't see where I'm pointing.
No.
Okay,
But
I'm
there's
trying to.
some-
Oh
figure
no,
it
I think
out.
I see what Haz is talking about.
There we go. I got it. There. And then that goes there. That goes there. That's it.
Cool.
Oh, that's it. I got it.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
You notice that the vault's door just goes as you like shape these runes into piece. and you notice the door kind of like begins to like almost not exactly melt because it's not creating any kind of liquid, but it just kind of like phases away almost.
That's so cool. That was such a cool puzzle. That was so
Agree.
cool.
I
Yeah.
smack
Cool
Azoth
touch.
on the shoulder and be like, I didn't know you were smart. You made this originally?
Oh,
What it
Fucking got him.
leaves beyond the threshold stretches a stone hallway nearly 20 foot wide. Its walls and floor carved from the same pale rock as the island outside. Shallow steps climb gently towards a pair of towering stone doors at the far end. Their surfaces heavy with age and intent. Every inch of the hall is marked with runes, long angular script cut deep into stone, interwoven with knotwork and symbols of beasts, seasons, and endless cycles. Some markings glow faintly, others lie dark and dormant, as if waiting to be read by the right eyes. The air grows unnaturally still as you kind of like take your steps through this section. Sound seeming to dull with each step, and by the time you stand before the doors, there is a quiet certainty that whatever lies beyond is no longer bound to the space you entered from.
yes, John.
Just as the door opens and before we step in, I'm going to activate the Twilight Cloak.
Cool.
The Twilight
Ah.
Cloak.
Yep.
He just goes.
Yeah. And now I can see invisible things.
I can see creatures.
I
can
see
I can
everything.
See everything.
I can see
Yeah,
colours.
I can activate the Twilight Cloak so I can see
It reminds me of
invisibility.
that
I can
TikTok
see
sound
colours.
where it's like, when I run out of ideas, I just do a line of coke, and then I have like 80 of them all at once. Sorry,
I'm just going to
continue.
double check to make sure that we're the only ones, our intended
right, 'cause
group,
you
are
can
the
see,
only
like-
ones stepping in through the door, because I'm sus as fuck on Fanwell. Mordecai
I'd also
knows I'm
like
going
Ollie
there.
to check for traps.
You
Mordecai
You grab
is
Arlie by the scruff and go,
sus.
check.
you peer
Use your
around.
eyes.
Give me a perception check, and then Ali, I will get an investigation check to check for traps.
I will
Can I-
assist John if I can. No,
Can
I
I
can't.
assist
Can't
Ali?
Yeah, you sure?
Just checking something real quick. If the visage actually...
It's not looking good,
No,
guys.
on perception.
Oh,
You get assists. You get to roll with advantage because you've got
just-
assistance.
Okay, cool. Thank
Oh,
you
I
for that,
thought-
because
yeah,
I need it.
that's-
no, Ali gets to roll with assistance. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I can help.
don't.
I can help with.
Yeah,
I can
John,
help with
you
perception,
don't,
but I also
Ali
can't-
does.
I also can't see in the dark, and I can't see into other planes. Oh, actually, no, I can. I activate
Yeah.
my. Where is it? Revelation in flesh. Where is it?
He reveled in his own flesh.
Ew.
Revelation
That's
in
gross.
flesh. Yeah, bonus action. I can see any invisible creatures within 60 feet of you, provided it isn't behind total cover. So I'm going to spend 1 sorcery point to do that.
Cool.
Charpot Chameleon Carapace is like,
I'm like, I go, vroom, and I turn around and I stare directly at you.
Um,
I see
So the perception check, you don't see anything invisible other than 20 or 30 or so spiders that are crawling all over Charpok's carapace.
Okay, I'd rather not to see that. How did the investigation check go?
It was a dirty 20 with a plus
Hey.
12. So
Damn, so what an 8.
it was. I rolled a 2 first. So
Also,
the
real
8
quick, the
fine.
Antichrist 97. Thank you for the follow.
What a name.
Thank you. Nice. I realize I'm not in chat. Oops.
Yeah, so you check for
skies.
traps. There is no traps currently in this corridor. Oh, Antichrist.
Antichrist.
Sorry, I don't know why I said Antichrist.
The Antichrist is here.
The Antichrist is here, everybody.
Judas,
The-
Judas, no.
All right. So what's the dilly, yo?
Yeah, there does
Yeah.
not seem to be any traps.
Even with
well,
the dirty 20?
Even with the
Definitely
dirty
no
20,
trap?
there does not seem to be any
Okay.
traps.
Well,
Proceed.
you know what? Zilla's gonna just start walking up the stairs.
Cool. You walk up the stairs to that set of double doors, which don't have any
Okay.
kind of barring or any kind of locking mechanism on them. They look like they're easily pushable to be open.
I say, well, shall we continue?
Do you want to push it?
I can push it. I can push it real good.
All right. Just so you know, you have a habit of, touching things and them going a little bit awkward.
Yeah, with all my characters apparently. I'm just gonna push the door open.
Cool.
Cursed.
You place your hands on the door
Oh God!
and easily push them open.
Oh, you're a
Come.
I knew it. Yeah.
As the doors part, space gives way to stone, and then to something far larger than either should allow. You step into a vast cavern. Its ceiling lost in shadow, its breadth swallowing sound as though the air itself hesitates to move. Piles of coins and scattered trinkets lie strewn across the floor in uneven drifts, catching faint light in dull golds and silvers, not stacked with intent, but left as though time simply forgot to continue counting them. Between these mounds stands tall bookcases carved directly from rock, their shelves bowed beneath the weight of countless tomes, journals, grimoires, histories, and things without titles at all. At the end of the cavern, partially obscured by shadow and distance, a mural stretches across the stone wall, its surface worn and fractured, depicting shapes and figures that seems to overlap in ways your eyes struggle to follow from this distance. Whatever this place is, it does not feel like a vault meant to be emptied, but like a memory too vast to be carried away.
I guess we can go
Loot it.
inspect. Yeah. Yeah, I get the bag of holding and I start shoveling with the bag of holding, shoveling.
Stuff one end and run to the other.
Yeah, I put it like I
would
hold
like to
it
look at the
down.
mural.
I hold it down and I just run along the ground, scooping up coins. No, yeah, I think we will go inspect.
Look at the
mural.
painting thing.
Cool. John, did you have something before we go look at the mural?
Seeing like all of the treasuries and that stacked everywhere, is there anywhere where there seems to be like a purpose collection of specific items? Like a lot of the gold and stuff would have just been thrown on the ground and stuff and hoarded to some degree, especially considering we know who hoarded this space. Does there seem like there's a certain spot? Well, yeah, there's a certain spot where
Pile of meat.
A certain spot where he has gone, these are the most valuable, and he seems to have put a little bit more care in it.
Not overly, no. I'm just carrying the perception check from earlier. It doesn't seem like that. There is a large pile of gold in front of the mural, though. Like, that's the closest you can find to something that matches that idea.
Is there items or is it just gold?
No, there's items, there's random trinkets strewn throughout all of the piles.
Is there any magical items in here?
Charpok?
First off,
Detect magic.
yeah, I was about to say, everyone just use detect magic. Secondly, I'm gonna let everyone else go in and look around, loot, whatever. And I'm going to stay perched outside of the door, chameleon carapace, and watch and make sure nothing enters, just in case.
Okay, cool.
And I still have seen visibility on, just FYI.
Yep, cool. You guys don't see any invisible figures. Give me a perception check just in case, both of you.
Do you want me to do one as well? Because I also have my
Yeah, if you have that active. Yep.
Yeah.
21.
Natural 1. I go.
Mural.
23.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay,
At this point in time, you don't see anything that resembles anything that's invisible.
I'm kind of just hanging back. I'm letting Soul do kind of like the
Appearing.
taking memory of things, because that's still what he does in my mind.
Not at all. Not anymore.
Forget it all immediately.
I know.
So
I'm
you
aware.
guys come up
Metagaming,
to
I'm
aware.
the mural, yeah?
Yeah.
So as you draw closer, the mural at the cavern's far wall resolves from shadow into gold. Sheets of metal have been worked directly into the stone, catching the light in a way that feels less reflective and more alive. At its center stands a solitary human figure, small against the immensity behind it, a vast burning star rendered in layered gold and fire-etched relief, its surface roiling with frozen motion. The figure does not face the star nor flee from it, but it stands in quiet defiance or reverence, head bowed just slightly. Along the edges of the mural, the harsh brilliance gives way to life. Leaves, vines, and small flowering plants worked delicately into the frame, creeping inward as though reclaiming the scene. The contrast is striking. Cosmic fire held at bay by growing things, and for a moment it's unclear whether the mural is a warning or a promise. And this is what the mural looks like, my friends.
Wait for it.
Fascinating.
Oh,
What is that?
That's giving big Elden Ring vibes.
I was gonna say
That's
it's
what I
like
was thinking. Frenzy, fucking.
Friendly
Frenzy
Flame.
Flame.
You
Yeah.
also notice there is an inscription nearby.
Oh God, what does the inscription say?
The inscription says,
He
I
who
s-
smelt it dealt it.
Yeah. No, it just says
Yeah.
It just says
It says-
FRRRRTTT dot.
It says the inscription says, "Shake it once, that's fine. Shake it twice, that's okay. Shake it 3 times, you're playing." Again.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Children. Children.
No, it says the inscription says, "I sought to save him. In the end, there was only one way. He did not flee the fire; he became it. From his burning, the worlds yet draw breath. The star alone holds the key to its own threshold."
So it is the star. We
It's
need
fucking
it's something to
star,
do
man.
with the star.
It haunts my dreams.
Does we need to find out what this or who the star is? Like it became the star somehow.
I reckon the
Interesting.
star is
Me.
the star is the weapon.
So there's a
star is the
person
key.
that's a
Yeah.
weapon.
That's where the Helios, the god Helios, is kept.
Do we recognize this figure in the mural? Does it look like anyone that we know?
Give me an investigation check.
I feel like Sol would instinctively reach out and just kind of place a hand on the mural.
It feels
and-
warm.
17.
Try to. Yeah, I was going to say I would try to warm my hand, but I don't know if I have that much control anymore.
It does not seem familiar. It's very much a silhouette and an etching,
Right,
like an
okay.
artist's depiction of something. It doesn't seem to be anything close to what you've seen before.
All right. Sol, you wanted to like?
It is
Try
also
and
very
move
hard to
your hand
tell
on the
because
mural.
it's the back of somebody's head.
Yeah, that's true. I was just wondering if like they had any distinctive clothing or like, you know,
You guys can't tell people by the shape of the back of them?
I can.
Hmm.
But
Apparently, in
I was-
D&D, that's not an innate trait.
It's not. Trust
Can we
me. In
turn the
fantasy
mural around and
world,
see the
nobody
face?
cares about the back of your head.
Can I walk
you just
around
grab
and go to the other
the
side
you
of the
grab
mural?
the figure and then just like turn him around. He's like, oh.
Sol, you wanted to
shit.
like, you wanted to interact with the mural.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
Yep.
Can I like suss out around the edges and stuff? See if it's like a door or there's any gaps.
Yep. Give me an investigation check.
While he's doing that, can I quickly
Oh,
scout the
natural
room?
20.
Yes.
Ooh.
Can I scout the room and see if I can find any like supplies, items?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a
magical
D12.
sorted.
Now to detect magic.
So with your natural 20, you look at all the finer details, almost like prying on your like ex-robot brain to try and figure out this space. There does not seem to be any doorway beyond this. It is carved and implanted into the stone itself. Yeah, there is no cracks or nothing that shows. You're 100% confident that this is not a doorway. It is just an art piece.
Yeah.
I got
Is there
8
any...
on my D12.
Like going through the piles of stuff, trying to find something, you find a small little mirror. The mirror itself, when you look at it, and then you'd be like, "Hey guys, I found a mirror." The reflection is about a second out of sync.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Have we come
sorry,
across
continue,
mirrors like
Paul.
this?
I feel like on the Dark Planet, we kind of there was some stuff with mirrors there, but I don't know if it was exactly the same. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of stow it away for now, and we'll worry about it later. Sol, what were you going to do?
Is there any like hidden details or inscriptions or like artist markings on the mural? Like anything other than the inscription we read?
Is it like one of those magic eye paintings where you kind of like have to like unfocus your eyes and then it appears?
His
and you go,
soul
"Oh,
going
it's a-
cross-eyed
it's a-
for the
it's a
first
hippo."
time.
Oh, it's a whale. Oh, I should have known.
No, there is no hidden inscriptions. There is nothing to denote anything that's hidden beyond this image or in the image. There is purely just that thing, that inscription.
Fascinating. Okay. Well, at least we kind of know what we need to do now. Again, that we need to go to.
Ali, your detect magic goes off, and there is nothing other than your grouping of friends in the vicinity of detect magic.
What about the mirror?
No.
Is there something coming specifically from the mirror? There's mirror's not magic.
Nothing.
It does not seem to ping on the detect magic.
Fascinating. How is it delayed then? Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Whatever. So, anyway, or shall we? I suppose shall we leave and are we going to take some gold
There's
with us? I
gotta
mean,
be
I
more
think we
here.
should.
There's got to be more here.
Yeah, this is the
I
vault.
mean,
What do you want to look at?
Do you
Do
need me
want
to
to
come
go
in?
through piles of
There
the
was
gold?
the-
Do you want to go to the bookshelves?
Nah, there was like a throne, wasn't there? There was a big seat on one side.
Nah.
Oh, that's what it looked like in the last picture.
do we want to like? Yeah, I guess we can.
It
scour
was
every
so
inch of
you
this
guys
place.
go like take a few steps back. It's just a big pile of stuff. It's not a seat.
Oh.
I guess we'll scour this place.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to
Cool.
look through fucking every crack and crevice. There's got to be more than just gold here.
Cool.
Does
John.
Azoth say anything? Sorry, I didn't realize.
So before
that's
we
KG
continue,
first.
if Azoth was here, I would say that Azoth, this place feels familiar to him, almost as if he's seen it in a dream. And I'll let you know that I'll say that he lets you guys know that. Yes, John.
Just gonna John's gonna be looking at the mural again. Can you repeat the thing that was written on the mural for me, please?
Yep, it is. I sought to save him. In the end, there was only one way. He did not flee the fire, he became it. From his burning, the worlds yet draw breath. The star alone holds the key to its own threshold.
That to me sounds like that because from the past experience with Sol and Helios, that Helios is encased in the sun. What if this isn't necessarily the vault, the sun's the vault, and this could be like the key to open it or something like that? Like, is there some sort of way for us to use this to break Helios out of the sun,
Or does
like-
this get us into the sun?
into the sun or something like that? Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a weird connection, or there was a
Agreed.
relationship between Grim and Helios. Like it seems like to me as well.
Yes,
We're
Char-
gonna find out that Sol is actually fucked Helios. Just saying.
Yes, Charpok.
Charpot got bored, so
Hmm.
he's heading back in.
Okay.
Sees the mural, sees all the gold, sees no meat. Very disappointed in Azoth right now for not leaving any in here. But does Charpok see any strands coming off the mural at all?
No, there are no strands.
Okay.
You even check yourself instinctively. There are no strands coming off you. Almost as if as soon as you stepped in here, the strands disappeared.
Interesting. And how deep is this cave system?
It almost seems to go on forever.
Yeah, there's got to be shit in here. Okay.
Fit in a dungeon.
For anybody searching through the piles, I need a D12.
Oh, okay.
After
Ye-
seeing
Another
Charpok
D4.
step into the vault, I'm gonna go and step out the door again. Take his spot.
Fair.
I
Very
got
fair,
a
actually.
10.
Get wrecked, I rolled a 12.
Okay. Ali, you find a cracked hourglass filled with sand that never fully settles. What did you get, Zil?
10.
10. You find a necklace of mismatched beads, each etched with tiny runes of time and seasons.
Okay.
Sol, you find a sealed letter.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Well,
It's funny.
I'm,
It's funny as a D&D group when you see something that like has no monetary value and is sitting in an obscure place. You kind of just go, "It must be important."
Yeah.
but
a
it
sealed
has no
letter.
value. It must be important. Yeah, I guess I'll probably take a second to read that.
Cool. It says, A, comma. I don't know if time will ever be kind to us, so I'm writing this in case it isn't. Know that in every moment I was given, you were my certainty. When the world felt too vast or too fragile, thinking of you made it bearable. Whatever paths we walk from here, carry this with you. You were loved fully without hesitation. I would choose you again in every version of tomorrow. And it's signed H.
H.
So A may be Azoth.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be for his daughter, I reckon, but I don't know his daughter's name.
No, but the other way around then.
Yeah.
I'm just
So it's
pasting
it's like A.
the letter
it's
and
H.
the inscription. Just
H
for
could
you
also be-
guys.
Right, so
Yeah,
it's
A,
written to
don't know.
Azoth from someone.
Yeah. From someone whose name is H.
The fuck is his daughter's name? Or is it the partner?
Helios. Could it be Helios?
Was he smashing the sun god?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Azoth's got mad game.
Oh my god. Sol, are you the child of Azoth?
I hope not. I
Like,
have more
considering he's a-
questions if I am.
Considering he's a
I know, right?
robot, maybe not.
As I stick his dick in a USB slot.
Either way,
And Sol was born. So he-
Doo-doo-dum, doo-dum, doo-doo-dum, doo-dum.
Oh my god. Did you see that? Your neighbors.
I moved in.
Yeah.
I moved into an apartment. My neighbors are a robot. Yep.
Yep.
I lost it.
What?
It's
Oh, you have to find
year
it.
2300 or something like that, and
Did
I
you send
moved
it to
into
me?
an apartment. I don't have it. No.
You know what
But
video
It's just
I
a guy
recently
sitting on his
lost
bed.
it
It's
of?
like, hmm.
It's that That I think it was the one that you showed us, Reese. The one where it's like the guy singing, but it's the groan tubes.
Oh.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
I might need to find that. Okay.
I'll send it in the
Um,
chat for everybody to enjoy after this.
So, these
Um,
items aren't magical though. That's the thing. It's like,
But I didn't have any strands, so what if this place has an anti-magic field?
yeah,
You've got
potentially.
pings
Okay.
off.
Well,
Is
that's the
that
thing
right,
is like
mate?
we got pings of magic from us. So Ali got
True.
the detect magic pinged off us, just nothing else in the room. Anyway, I'm assuming we've scoured this place. We haven't found anything of import.
Nah, I mean you can roll another D12 or a D100 if you'd like. If you're
Yeah.
looking through the bookshelves.
I'll roll a D100.
I'll dive in.
Yeah, I got
I'll
a big
dive in.
D100.
Yeah, give us D100s, my guys.
93.
93.
17.
So Zil, you find
Mhm.
a book, like a small little tome, that is titled "An Apology to the World."
I'm gonna read this shit straight away.
Yeah, you start reading it. It seems to be like a collection of like letters and like it's almost like a memoir of somebody that believes they destroyed their own world and have written about it. What did you get? Who was next? 13? Did I hear?
17.
17. You find a book that says "Seeds that grow in frozen soil."
Fair enough. I got 23.
Yeah, sure.
Flicking through it, you see a whole bunch of the plants that you knew on the
Berg.
On Berg, yeah. What did you get? 23.
Mhm.
Aptly, you get a book called "Cooking When Dinner Never Ends," and it's a cookbook full of like different recipes. The penultimate part of it being like a forever dinner, which is like a food that constantly regenerates itself, made from some sort of mythic beast.
Oh my god, Ali's never going to sleep. I'm going to be... long rests are just going to be full of me
No.
reading this to her.
You know when you like wake up when you're like rolling over,
It's just
so I
great.
just hear like, and then you dice the.
Well, I suppose.
Oh, can I
that
roll a
we've kind of-
d12 as well?
Yeah, sure. Roll a d12.
I feel like we've kind of.
I know
exhausted
Zil
everything.
really wants to get out of here.
Well, it's not that. I just think that there's more that we could be doing. We can kind of.
I think looking through piles of gold is pretty efficient for our time. personally.
Pick up or down.
Oh, I'm going to roll a d4 for that one.
Because someone already rolled a 3. So
Yeah,
I've already
me.
found
Broke
it.
Up.
my hourglass.
You find a silver ring that is warm to the touch. You kind of like instinctively, like, well, not instinctively, but you hear like this slight ticking from it, and you put it up to your ear. It is ticking faintly.
Everything's time related. So the mirror is like delayed in time. You have an hourglass that doesn't settle. My
Yeah.
necklace that I found has beads that have seasons, like time passing. And then he's found a clock watch.
Ring this.
John, give me a
ring
perception
ticking.
check.
He's found a clock ring.
Clock ring.
Uh,
Give me a perception
but he's
check.
found a clock ring. Me?
No, John.
John.
6.
You see a
Can
very
I give him-
faint visage completely disappear and
Montage?
obscured by the rock. Like that just kind of like, it just kind of, and then just disappears.
I hate it.
Is anyone standing over near there?
No.
I am just gonna break rank and head over to the mural and have another look.
Cool. You have another look. It's the mural.
Did anybody hear anything other than the splashing of mess.
No.
No. What was it?
Did
Just
I?
a shimmer.
I am going to just take out my crossbow, hold it at my side, and then I'm just going to say, "All right, Hive, time to scour this place." I just want them to spread out into the cavern.
You guys watch as like easily hundreds of small little spiders begin to pour themselves from Charpok's body, running down his legs all the way into the stone,
Sharpox hole.
and begin to like scour themselves throughout the chamber.
Did I see it like go into the
No, you saw it just like
mural? or-
flash by.
Okay.
Can I use my revelation in flesh again to see invisible things and have make a perception check?
Cool. Yeah, 100%.
All right. Perception check. Oh, fuck off. Wait. Did I fail? I rolled a 10. Would that
Yes.
be considered a fail? Okay, I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to re-roll that ability check.
Do I have something?
Oh, are
like
you
that?
kidding me? I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 4. So I got 12.
Almost as if it's like out of the corner of your eye, you see something like glitter past and then disappear, and then you instinctively
John, I know what
turn.
I
to
know what
talk
you're
to it and,
talking
like,
about.
turn to it.
I know what you're talking about. I can see what you're seeing.
I'm
are
now gonna
so
just-
fucked.
I'm just gonna now consistently like just do a perimeter
Yeah,
loop, and
I'm scanning the room. I'm like constantly looking around.
then every so often I'll like pick. Every time I think I see a shimmer, I'll pick up a handful of gold and like toss it at that area to see if something clinks off
Yeah.
off something that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, you roll me a d4. On a d4, Jesus. 2. You scatter the gold and it like just impacts the stone and like clinks off. You guys standing there like keeping your guard up. You see Azoth standing there too, and then all of a sudden he just kind of goes as if something just touched him. He
I'll just throw a handful of gold at Azoth.
something. It just pings off Azoth like you've just thrown a bunch of gold at him. He just kind of like
God, I wish Drew was here for this part.
like looks at you.
Can I willingly reach out telepathically within 120 feet of where I am to see if anything willingly wants to reply?
Sure.
So I just go, "We know someone's here. Hello? That's right. You can respond to this message."
Nothing reaches back.
Worth a try.
Yes, Soul?
I cast Fairy Fire.
Cool. You cast Fairy Fire. Where do you cast Fairy Fire?
Where the thing would have been next to Azoth, or
Okay.
within that area.
Cool. You cast Fairy Fire. Like small little, almost like fireflies made of flame appear in that zone. It does not illuminate anything that you are unaware of. Almost as if whatever was there is no longer there.
Well, it's gone now. It's disappeared. Or it's
Keep searching. Just keep your wits about you. I'll keep an eye
Can
out.
I
and
try
I'll, like,
and look? Can I try and look out again?
Yeah.
Like really just
Give me a
on
disadvantage.
your roll
there.
perception.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep walking around and like throwing handfuls of coins, and then like I'll just like throw in front of me trying to hit something, and then randomly I'll
Yeah.
turn and throw it like in a different direction to hopefully just randomly hit something, and I'll just keep
Yeah.
walking around and doing that.
No, you just keep throwing
It
coins.
would have been
and
a
it just
16.
Yep. So yeah, you just keep throwing coins and it just like splatters onto the stone floor. Zil, you don't see anything.
I can see invisibility. Oh my god. Anyway, I go, whatever. Fucking done with this place. Let's go.
We have spent 81 sessions trying to find this place.
Yeah.
I want to
and
make sure that we scour everything.
we did. I asked if we scour everything,
Well, if you
and
guys-
what we got was you find gold.
Take the time to scour everything. I can give you everything that was on the D12 table. And then
Yeah.
Okay.
however many books you guys want to take, I can get you to roll on the D100 table.
All of them.
All of them.
there's-
Give us
there's
all
100
100
books.
books.
We map out the cave, we find the exit, it goes to
So-
the sun.
Yeah, so you map out the cave. It seems to be like a circular cave system that just kind of like loops back on itself in like almost a circular pattern. Not exactly circular, but like as much as cave systems can be looped back on itself.
Yeah.
In the D12 table that I've been having you roll on, the other things that you guys find in the piles is a handful of coins stamped with the same face at different ages, from child to elder. You find a brass compass whose needle spins slowly, then stops, then spins again. A child's wooden toy worn smooth by years of handling. A coin minted from an unknown metal that reflects scenes instead of faces. So it's got kind of like a relief on it. A bundle of keys tied together with fraying red thread. A journal with blank pages. A necklace of oh no, you've got that already. And then a gold coin bent slightly as though clutched too tightly for too long.
Well,
And then anybody that wants to
I
roll
suppose-
for book can roll a
I
D100.
don't want to roll for any more books. I fear that we are clock towering a little bit in that we've been told to go to the sun and we're going. I understand because it is the vault and we've been trying to get here for the whole entire campaign, but we're in the vault now. We've scoured the vault. There's nothing in here. There's a mural in here telling us to go to the sun.
That's like Jackson really wants to leave.
Let's stay here for a little bit longer.
We can stay here if you guys want. I know that's fine, but I'm just saying that I think we should go to the sun. That's my 2 cents.
John?
Okay. Well, I'll follow the captain.
I was going to say, depending regardless of what they're doing, I'm just going to head back and stand kind of obnoxiously in the doorway so that anything tries to get past me will have to make a bit more of a difficult check.
It's gonna pull
then
the doors
just
up
keep-
slightly closed.
Yeah, like honestly, and then stand in the way. And I am just going to keep a keen watch on the room the whole time while everyone's finishing looking up what they're doing, while they're pulling all the gear back out as well.
Cool.
One last thing. This is just a small thing. Nathan, is there a book in here that will portray to some other character in any way, shape, or form? I'm just curious.
Not really, no.
Okay. All
It
good.
just happens to be that you got a cookbook.
Yeah, I know, but I'm more talking about a previous character. No.
No.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'll follow my captain out.
Cool. You guys follow Zil out of Grimm's vault. You've picked up quite a lot of coin. I'm just not going to have you guys track coin for the rest of the sessions, however long that may be, because you've got an almost unlimited supply. You guys exit the vault,
Tattoos for everybody.
taking the keys, I assume, out of the door so nobody can like walk through them.
Mhm. Yeah.
And yeah, you guys head back to the ship.
I am
Still very
constantly
curious.
looking out for whatever that shimmer was, because I don't believe that it's left us.
Like looking out, you don't see any of the shimmers following you or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like
I'm just
even once I
thinking...
like you see invisibility's probably gone now, but Like I'm just looking out because something was in there. I'm confident something was in there. And I just am looking at the party, keeping it keeping a consistent swivel.
The other thing is, like, we're at such a high level now that even see invisibility won't get past greater invisibility in other ways to become unseen. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just worried
true.
something is following us.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it consistent, like on the prowl.
So, do we want to try and make contact with the sun?
So
Be my guest. I give up. I've tried too many times and gotten nothing.
What did the instructions say?
we can't just fly
I don't-
straight into it.
Zil,
I
you
mean,
have
we
that thing
can.
that-
The campaign
We
will
had-
end either way.
you have that thing that detects the closest magical power in the area, correct?
The
The
silk
compass
wrapped
thing.
compass points to strongest magical presence. Yeah, I pull out the compass.
It's pointing towards the spell jamming helm.
Spell jamming helm. Okay, fascinating.
Get in the helm and then see where it points.
Okay, yeah, I'll sit in the helm and I'll see where it points.
It's just like spinning.
Towards the spell jamming helm.
Yeah.
Okay. The strongest.
It does have a range.
Yeah, right.
It's
Strongest
within
magical
200
presence.
feet.
Do I know what the
believe it
range is?
was.
200 feet. Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
Can
the
I grab
strongest
it and I'm
magical
going to
presence.
walk like halfway between Grimm's Vault and the Spelljammer, and is it still pinging at the Spelljammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to run back.
That's fine. I suppose I'll not look at the sun, obviously, but I'll try and reach out, contact the sun, try and channel some sort of arcane. Actually, I wonder if the creature is still below Shalagoth. Would you, Stol?
Pretty sure
Would you
I
know
went
anything?
and checked. Yeah, Nath, would I know that?
It's not there.
It's not there.
Yeah.
Fuck, shit. I don't know. I'm a bit stumped, honestly.
Sol will turn his back to wherever the sun is in almost an act of defeat because he's tried so many times and gotten nowhere from it.
Roll me a D100.
$24.
Cool. As you guys watch Sol like turn his back to the sun, you see a little bit of a solar flare explode from the star itself. Nothing super out of the normal.
What do we do with that information? We need to contact the sun some way, but we don't have.
Anybody that was watching,
It
give me
means-
an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
Which is none of our strong suits.
Yeah, no wizards in the party.
Not anymore.
Oh, fuck off. On that 20.
Oh really? I got a 14.
Actually.
I did a saving throw,
I got
and
a
that was still
14 as
bad.
well.
Yeah, I did a saving throw, but mine's the same. It's a 14.
Oh, wait. I did the wrong
Just for proof.
one. It's not a 14. It's a 9.
Charpock, straight away you're like, yeah, that was interesting. It's seemingly in the direction of Terra Machina.
The solar flare
on,
was like shooting towards Terra Machina.
Yeah.
I need to see where Terra Machina is. Terra Machina is over there. On the map, are we like over here
Yeah.
currently?
We're basically, oh, we're like here-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, like opposite
There.
Testo.
So, huh? That solar flare was in the direction of Terra Machina.
Special about Terra Machina.
That's where
Terra
I'm
Machina is.
from.
Yeah. Was that the? That's not the ice planet. That's not originally where we
No.
found
Nah,
them, right?
that's Berg. Terra Machina was where there was a massive war, and then I accidentally burnt like half the planet down.
Why is nothing coming up on Terra Machina when I look it up?
I'll double click on it.
Yeah, I am, but like nothing's coming up about like the information of the planet. Oh,
And then hit the description underneath.
that's all right. Oh, here we go. It's just coming with
Oh,
the
the
picture, but yeah.
Moonaberg.
Yeah, the moon is Berg.
Hey,
Oh, here we go.
Soul, do you
Yeah.
remember everything, right?
Up until this happened, and I motioned to myself now.
Why'd you burn down Terra Machina?
Was not intentional.
But do you remember why? Was it just accidental? Was it a trigger? Someone else triggered it for you?
I was given sentience and powers I did not understand. I tried to help as that was the nature of my build, but it tended to backfire with powers I did not understand.
And you never figured out if you were anything before? Because robot, humanoid, half skeleton, fire figure, there was nothing before that.
I was a medic. I was manufactured to help during the war. I had no sentience. I was manufactured to keep others alive. Once the war was over, I was discarded. And then given whatever this is now.
Interesting. Curious if someone was trying to cover something up, or you're something a lot more powerful than none of us realize.
I believe, well, it is a guess at best, but I think the reason I was given power is my nature is to help. But in a sick and twisted way, I must destroy before I can help.
All right,
Destruction
calm
follows
down.
me wherever I go.
Ah, interesting. I think we... Zil,
Yes.
Captain, I think you're right. I think we should head towards Aylmore Star, but might be time that we head back to Terra Machina for a little bit and do some more investigation on what the hell Soul was and why.
Do you know whereabouts
I
on Terra Machina you were? Well, there was the giant, like, scorched earth part that we kind of looked at and went, "Oh, we don't want to look at that," so we can go there.
I can also
the-
take you to the place I was given thought.
Yes, that's probably a good
Didn't
idea.
we... Correct me if I'm wrong, Nath. Did we not go to that factory already? Like, way early on in the campaign?
We went to a factory, but I don't think
That was on
because I
Berg,
remember
though.
Yeah.
and I think when we were
Unless
on,
you're talking about the factory we killed the rats at for fucking what's his name?
Nah, not that one.
when we were on Terra Machina, I remember we were going to the city where we met Poncho. I can't remember the name of the city, but we went to that city, and I remember, Mesaville, and I remember we were climbing up to get there, and we looked out, and there was like a massive, like, scorched earth part of the landscape that was just like burnt to a crisp, and
It would most likely not be like that anymore, based
well,
on
but
yeah.
well, you kind of went that. I remember you saying something about you having something to do with that or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's either there or where you gained sentience. That's where we head. So
Could go to the epicenter of where that like scorched earth started from.
I'll hop into the Spelljammer helm and take off, head towards back to Terra Machina.
Cool.
Alright.
Soul looks even more dejected than he did before. It's being taken back to the remnants of a half planet that he
I
destroyed.
know. It's not a good time for Soul.
If we are going to travel, do we still have a mask with like a little scout
Like
lookout
a
or
crow's
whatever.
nest, yeah.
Yeah.
Crow's Nest. Yeah, when we're heading out and whenever we're traveling from now on, I want to perch up there. I want to create a little web nest, and as we're traveling, doesn't matter how fast or slow, as long as my spiders survive, I just want to send them out, and it almost leaves like an after trail of spiders and webs to send out and build a web connection from then on.
Yeah, cool. You send them out.
Cool.
You guys head off towards Terra Machina. Both Sol and Ali, you get this feeling of like, you get this weird feeling, almost as if something's happened. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight, as you guys
I hate
barrel
it.
towards Terra Machina.
Ended with a weird feeling.
End it with a weird feeling.
Mm,
That's crazy.
Thank
maybe
you.
something to do with.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to our two sponsors, Stabby Joe and Ampersand and Co. For for your constant support, and thank you W.GG. And we will see you hopefully with the Drew next time. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.